Hey, what's up guys? This is ColbyCheeze with onrpg, and today I'm bringing you a Duke Nukem First Impressions. I just got the demo not too long ago, and there are a couple things to note from playing through it. Definitely not a full review or anything like that, but you can make some inferences. So let's just go into it right now. As you initially jump into the game, one of the first things I noticed was that for some reason there's no support for a 1080p resolution. What the heck? I don't understand that, but whatever. Now, obviously the graphics are not exactly groundbreaking. Of course, that's okay as well. It does look pretty nice though. What I remember being so amazing from the original Duke Nukem game was that there was just such an amazing level design, and it's a lot of fun to go through the different environments and to be surprised by all the different stuff that kind of pops out at you, and of course all the humor and all that good stuff. So let's just see if they are able to capture that in the new Duke Nukem Forever game. So as you begin, you kind of start off in a bathroom, and you can kind of play around here in the stalls and use the restroom, and you can kind of go through the showers, and if you go to the toilet, you can pick up a little piece of poo and throw it around. It's really nasty, and he makes some weird jokes about it. Look, it didn't even flush. There's like a giant turd in there.
What the hell?
Ew!
No! Come on, no!
Oh,
this is disgusting!
Gross! I got a turd in my hand. Oh, it's splattered. So, funny level game design mechanics, check. Lots of really cool things there. You can also play on a little whiteboard and other things like that. Now I'm sure as you go through the actual game itself, there'll be a lot more really cool things like this to expect. So that is an A+ for me on that there. Bringing back the nostalgia of the old game where you can play with the different pool balls and all kinds of other really cool things like that. But let's look at the important thing. The actual gameplay and some of the different guns and all of that good fun stuff. Now I will say that playing this game on hard mode, it was actually pretty damn easy. I didn't have a lot of trouble getting through the demo at all, and I don't know if that was intended just because it is kind of an early demo and whatnot. So the first actual encounter that you get to face is a boss, which you can kind of see here. He shuts you down from fighting him right away since you don't have any guns yet, but you'll get to pick up this big rocket launcher machine gun called the Devastator, and the fight is really just you strafing around in circles, shooting him, and then you can run up and kick his eyeball into a field goal position. Pretty cool little thing there. Nothing too exciting though, since it is just you running around in circles, and that is your first fight in the first place, but whatever. Oh shit! He's trying to charge me! Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. He felt that. Move! Did I get him? Oh, there goes his eyeball. Gonna kick a field goal. Boom! Damn!
It's good.
That was awesome. Now it seems they've added some new type of driving mechanic into the game as well. I'm not really impressed with this. It seems kind of shoddy, I guess. I don't know how else to explain it. It reminds me of those old PlayStation and Nintendo 64 racing games where you're just in this really narrow pathway and there's nowhere to go exactly, and you're just kind of like, oh, whatever, let's get this over with. That's kind of how I felt about the driving aspect of this game, and from what I could tell on trailer videos, it doesn't look like there's going to be much else to it other than you just running around dodging things and hitting ramps and stuff. But whatever, here it is. Let's take a look at the different guns you get to play with in this game. Now that's going to be one of the big ones, because I remember also from the old Duke Nukem games that the guns were super awesome to play with. So in this one you kind of start off with a little bitty pistol that doesn't do much. I didn't even like to use it at all, because right away you also get a rail gun. Basically one shots them. It's sort of a sniper rifle of sorts, so you'll be using that here in the demo for the most part. You can also pick up a shotgun, which is very satisfying to use also. There's a shrink ray, which will be a lot of fun. It doesn't exactly turn out to be a very good gun, but it is kind of gratifying to shrink down those little pigs and then step on them and listen to them smash. Yeah, it's good stuff. You can also get a RPG, which you'll be using to blow up a big dropship thing in kind of a boring fight as well. And then you get your little grenades, which are actually pipe bombs, and you get to explode them on command. and you don't, they're not like real grenades where they blow up on 3 seconds or whatever. And then you also get a Ripper, which tends to be a really awesome machine gun, and you don't actually get to use that one that much, just for literally the last 2 enemies of the game, but whatever. So I guess overall, to sum things up, while there's nothing that really stands out completely in terms of gameplay mechanics, and I'm not really impressed with the whole vehicle gameplay, you can certainly tell that after 12 years of development that the game is a little bit outdated. However, the game does have lots of humor, and there is enough of that with various gimmicks to keep me entertained, I'm sure. It's simple and relaxing, shoot 'em up type of carnage, and that's the type of gameplay that I also enjoy, so I'll probably end up playing through the game. Though, seeing as how, as I said, the game is basic and mindless, that role seems to have been filled a little bit better with a game coming to mind called Bulletstorm. Again, these are my just first impressions from playing through the demo. The game could certainly turn out much better, but it definitely could turn out just the same for the rest of the game also. However, with the release date coming not too far from now, I'll be sure to give you guys my full review once it's actually out. If you guys want to get some more information on the game, be sure to check out onrpg.com, or you can discuss the game at onrpg.com/forums. Here we go. And now we're jingling. Oh god. Oh god, crush it. Woo! Boom. You better run! Ah! Pigman ain't gonna live through that one. Oh boy. Woo! Oh, this is a fun ride. This is like playing Minecraft again. I'm making one of my little minecart tracks.